adaptation of The Good Doctor by Neil Simon and Anton Chekhov. It's a real pleasure to have everybody today.
It's quite all right. You're not disturbing me. I'd much rather talk than work. Here I am, day after day, haunted by one thought. I distract. This is my study, the room in which I write my stories. Built it myself, actually. Fitted the woodwork, cut the logs, made all of these things. I do my writing here on the side of the room because the roof leaks directly over my desk. I moved the desk, but it covers the hole I made in the floor. And the floor was built on the side of a hill, so it tends to slide downhill with heavy rains. Many's the time I've swum this cabin and passed my neighbors standing in the road. Still, I'm happy here, though I don't get enough visitors to suit me. People tend to shy away from writers. They assume we're always busy thinking. Not true. Even my dear sweet mother doesn't want to disturb me, so she tiptoes up to her and leaves my food outside the door. I haven't had a hot meal in years. But I've done a fair amount of writing here. Perhaps too much. I look out the window and see life is passing me by at a furious rate. So I ask myself, what force is it that compels me to write so incessantly, day after day, page after page, story after story? And the answer, quite simple. I have no choice. I am a writer. Sometimes I think I may be mad. I'm quite harmless. But I do admit to fits of wandering. I'm engaged in conversations where I hear nothing, see only the silent movement of lips and answer a meaningless, yes, of course. And all the time I'm thinking, he'll make a wonderful character for a story, that one. Still, while I'm writing, I enjoy it. And I like reading the proofs. But once it appears in print, I can't bear it. I see that it's all wrong. It's a mistake. It should never have been written. And I'm miserable. And then the public reads it. Yes, charming and clever. Charming, but a far cry from Tolstoy. Or, yes, a fine thing, but Turgenev's Fathers and Sons is better. And so it will be to my dying day. Charming and clever, nothing more. And when I die, my friends will walk by my grave and say, oh, here lies a so-and-so, a good writer. But Turgenev was better. Before you came in, I was thinking to myself, maybe I should give it up one day. What would I do instead? Well, I never fully admitted this before, but to you here in the theater tonight, I'd like to tell you what I'd most like to do for my life. Ever since I was a small child, just a minute, just taking a note. An idea just occurred to me, such for a short story. Yes. It was my mentioning of theater that sparked me. What was it we were talking about just a moment ago? No matter. My thoughts are consumed with this new story. See if this appeals to you. It starts in the theater. It starts in the opening night of the new season. It starts with the arrival of all those dear and devoted patrons of the arts who wave and greet one another in the grand salon, commenting on how this one looks and how that one is dressed, scarcely knowing what play it is they're about to see that night, with the exception of one man, Ivan Ilyich Chiryakov. If Ivan Ilyich Chiryakov, a civil servant, a clerk in the Ministry of Public Parks, had any passion in life at all, it was the theater. He certainly had hopes and ambitions for higher office, and had devoted his life to hard work, zeal, and patience. Still, he would not deny himself his one great pleasure, so he purchased 2 tickets in the very best section of the theater to the opening night performance of Rostov's The Bearded Countess. misfortune would have it, into the theater that night came his respected superior, General Mikhail Brasilov, the Minister of Public Parks himself.
Good evening, General.
Oh, yes. Good evening.
Permit me, sir. I am Cherjakov, Ivan Ilyich. This is a great honor for me, sir.
Yes?
Like yourself, dear General, I serve the Ministry of Public Parks, which is to say that I serve you, who is himself the Minister of Public Parks. I'm Assistant Chief Clerk in the Department of Trees and Bushes.
Yes, well, keep up the good work. Lovely trees and bushes this year. Very, very nice.
Excuse me, General. I would very much like to meet you. This is she, my wife, Madam Cherjakov.
How do you do?
My pleasure.
My pleasure, General.
How do you do?
Madam Brasilov, my wife, Madam Cherjakov.
How do you do, Madam Brasilov?
How do you do?
I just had the pleasure of meeting your husband.
And I'm my wife's husband. How do you do, Madam?
Sorry. Terribly sorry.
I hope you enjoy the play, sir.
I will if I can watch it.
Feeling quite pleased with himself for having made the most of this golden opportunity, Ivan Ilyich Cherjakov sat back and enjoyed the bearded countess. He was no longer a stranger to the Minister of Public Parks. They had become, if one might be generous about the matter, familiar with each other. And then, quite suddenly, like a bolt from a thundering gray sky, Ivan Ilyich Cherjakov reared his head back and
Choo! Oh my goodness, I am sorry, Your Excellency. I'm so terribly sorry.
Never mind. It's all right.
Oh my goodness, certainly it's not all right. It was unexcusable. It was monstrous of me.
You make too much of the matter. Let it rest.
Oh, can I let it rest? It's unpardonable. Permit me to wipe your neck, General. It's really sad.
Leave it be. It's all right, I said.
I splattered you, sir. Your complete head is splattered. It was disgusting.
I'm sorry. My apologies.
The thing is, Your Excellency, it came completely without warning. It was out of my nose before I could stifle it. It's not a cold if that's what you're worried about. Maybe a fart.
But try as he might, Cherjakov could not get the incident out of his mind. Sneeze, no more than an innocent anatomical accident, grew out of all proportions in his mind until it resembled the angry roar of a cannon aimed squarely at the enemy camp. He played the incident back in his mind.
Shoo!
Slowing the procedure down. So he could view again in horror the infamous deed.
Charming.
It's charming.
Charming. Simply charming. Wasn't it charming, my dear?
I'm just absolutely charming.
I was completely
Who's tapping?
Excuse me,
Someone's
Excellency.
tapping me. Who's that tapping?
I'm tapping, sir. I'm the tapper, Cherjakov.
Stand back, dear. It's the sneeze, sir.
No. It's all right. I'm all sneezed out. I was just concerned about your going out into the night air with a damp head.
Oh, Matt, it was a trifle. A mere faux pas. Forget it, young man. Amusing play, don't you think? Did you find it amusing?
Oh, yes! So true! I haven't laughed so much in years!
Which part interested you the most?
The sneeze. Oh, when I sneezed on you, sir, it was unforgivable.
Forget it, young man. Come, my dear. It looks like rain. I don't want to get my head wet again.
You shouldn't let people sneeze at you, dear. You're not to be sneezed at.
Oh, I'm ruined. Ruined! He'll have me fired for trees and bushes. He'll send me down to branches and twigs.
Come on.
What?
You mustn't let it concern you. It was just a harmless little sneeze. I'm sure the general's forgotten it already.
Do you really think so?
No, I'm scared, Yvonne.
And so, they walked home in despair.
Perhaps I should give the general a nice gift. Maybe some Turkish towels?
Kiryakov was promising to have quite literally been blown away.
Why did this happen to me? Why did we go to the theater at all? Why didn't we sit in the balcony as members of our own class? They love sneezing on each other.
Go to bed, Yvonne.
Perhaps if I were to call on the general again, but explain everything in such a charming, honest, self-effacing manner, he would have no choice but to forgive me.
Maybe it's best not to remind him, Yvonne.
No, no. If I expect to become a gentleman, I must behave like one.
And so the morning came. It happened that was the day the general listened to petitions. And as there were 50 or 60 petitions ahead of Kiryakov, he waited from morning until late afternoon.
Next. Next.
I'm not next, sir. I'm last.
Very well then. Last.
That's me, sir.
Well, what is your petition?
I have no petition, sir. I'm not a petitioner.
Well, you waste my time.
Do you recognize me, Your Excellency? We met last night under rather explosive circumstances. I'm the splatterer.
The what?
The sneezer. The one who sneezed. The sneezing splatterer.
Indeed. But what do you want now? A good night?
No, sir. Your forgiveness. I just wanted to point out that there was no political or antisocial motivation behind my sneeze. It was a non-violent, non-partisan act of God. I curse the day this vile protuberance formed itself upon my face. It's a hateful nose, sir, and I will not be held responsible for its indiscretions. Punish them which committed the offense and absolve the innocent body behind it. Exile my nose if you must, but forgive me your kindship. Forgive me.
My dear young man, I'm not angry at your nose. I'm too busy to have time for your nasal problems. I suggest you go home and take a hot bath. Or a cold one, take something. But don't ever bother me with this silly business again. Gibber, 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 gibber. That's all I heard all day. Gibber, gibber.
Thank you, sir, thank you. May God bless you and your wife and your household. May your days be sweet. May your nights be better than your days.
The sense of relief that came over Kiryakov was enormous.
May the birds sing sweetly outside your window in the morning. May the coffee in your cup be strong and always hot.
The weight of the burden that was lifted was inestimable.
I worship the chair that you sit on. I worship the uniform that you wear that sits in the chair that I worship.
He walked home, singing and whistling like a lark. Life was surely a joy, a miracle, a heavenly paradise.
Oh God, I am happy.
And yet, when he arrived at home, Kiryakov began to think,
Have I been the butt of a cruel and thoughtless joke?
had the minister toyed with me?
If the minister had no intention of punishing me, why did he torment me so unmercifully?
If the sneeze meant so little to the minister, why did he deliberately cause Kiryakov to writhe in his bed?
To twist in agony the entire night!
Kiryakov was furious.
I am furious!
He foamed and fumed and paced the night through. And when morning came, he called out to his wife, Sonia!
Sonia! I have been humiliated.
You, Ivan. Who are you really? Oh, you're such a kind and generous person.
Who? I'll tell you who. General Brazilov, the Minister of Public Parks.
What did he do?
Oh, the swine. I was humiliated in such a subtle fashion, it was almost indiscernible. The man's cunning is equal only to his cruelty. He practically forced me to come down to his office to grovel and beg on my knees. I was reduced to a gibbering idiot.
You were that reduced.
I had to go back to tell him what I really think of him. The lower classes must speak up. The world must be made safe, so that men of all nations and creeds, regardless of color or religion, shall be free to sneeze on their superiors. It is he who shall be humiliated by I.
And so in the morning, Chernyakov came to humiliate me.
Last. Well,
Well, you say? Do you not recognize me, Excellency? Look at my face. Yes, you are quite correct. It is I, once again!
it is you once again.
Who? Chernyakov, Your Excellency. I have returned, having taken neither a hot bath nor a cold one.
Oh, who let this filthy man in? What is it?
What is it? What is it, you ask? You sit there behind your desk and ask, what is it? You ask, in your lofty position as Minister of Public Parks, a member in high standing among the upper class, and ask me, a lowly civil servant, what is it? You ask knowing that there is no equality in this world, that there are those of us who serve and those that are served, those of us that obey and those that are obeyed, those of us who bow and those that are bowed to, that in this life certain events take place that cause some of us to be humiliated, and those that are the cause of that humiliation, and still you ask, what is it?
What is it? Don't stand there gibbering like an idiot. What is it you want?
No, I'll tell you what I want. I wanted to apologize again for sneezing on you. I was an accident. I'm not trying to entirely think.
Out, you idiot. You fool. You imbecile. Oh, get out of my sight. I never want to see you again. If you ever cross my line of vision again, I'll have you banished forever. What's your name?
Chernyakov.
Charles brother! Oh, you faggot! Oh, you insect! No, you're lower than an insect. You are the second cousin of a cockroach. Oh, yeah, that's the son-in-law of a bedbug. Oh, you are the nephew of a ringworm. Oh, you are nothing. Nothing, I tell you. Nothing! I'm getting cold.
Something broke loose inside Chernyakov. Something so deep and vital, so organic, that the damage that was done seemed irreparable. Something drained from him that can only be called the very life force itself. The matter is over, for once, for all, forever. What happened next was quite simple. Ivan Ilyich Chernyakov arrived at home, took off his coat, lay down on the sofa, and died. Wait, there is an alternate ending. For those who are offended by life's cruelties. Ivan Ilyich Chernyakov came home, took off his coat, Inherited 5 million rubles!
There's not much point to it,
But it is uplifting. I assure you, it is not my intention to paint life any bleaker than it actually is. But some of us are indeed trapped. Witness, for example, the predicament of a governess who cares for and educates the children of a well-to-do family.
Julia!
Trapped, indeed.
Julia!
Yes, madam.
Look at me, child. Pick your head up. I like to see your eyes when I speak to you.
Yes, madam.
And how are the children coming along with their French lessons?
The very bright children, madam.
Eyes up. They're bright, you say. Well, why not? And mathematics. They're doing well in mathematics, I assume?
Yes, madam. Especially Vanya.
Certainly. I knew it. I excelled in mathematics. He gets that from his mother, wouldn't you say?
Yes, madam.
Head up! That's it. Don't be afraid to look people in the eyes, my dear. If you think of yourself as inferior, that's exactly how people will treat you.
Yes, madam.
A quiet girl, aren't you? Well then, let's settle our accounts. I imagine you must need money, although you never asked me for it yourself. Let's see, we agreed on 30 rubles a month, didn't we?
40.
No, 30. I made a note of it. I always pay my governesses 30. Who told you it was 40?
You did, ma'am. I spoke to no one else concerning money.
Impossible. Maybe you thought you heard 40 when I said 30. Look at me now and I'll say it clearly. 30 rubles a month.
Yes, ma'am.
So, 30 a month it is then. Now you've been here for 2 months exactly.
2 months and 5 days.
No, 2 months. I made a note of it. You should keep books the way I do, then there wouldn't be these discrepancies. 2 months at 30 rubles a month comes to 60 rubles, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Subtract! 9 Sundays. We did agree to subtract Sundays, didn't we?
No, ma'am.
Eyes! Certainly we did. I always subtract Sundays. I didn't bother making a note of it because I always do it. Don't you remember when I said we would subtract Sundays?
No, ma'am.
Think.
No, ma'am.
You weren't thinking, your eyes were wandering. Look straight at my face and look hard. Do you remember now?
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't hear you, Julia.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. I was sure you would remember. Plus 3 holidays.
2, ma'am. Christmas and New Year's.
And your birthday, that's 3.
But I worked on my birthday, ma'am.
You did. There was no need. My governesses never work on their birthdays.
But I did.
But that's not the question, Julia. We're discussing financial matters now. I will, however, count only 2 holidays if you insist. Do you insist?
I did work, ma'am.
Then you do insist.
No, ma'am.
Good. So, 3 holidays it is. That's 12 rubles. Now then, for 3 days, little Chloe was sick and there were no lessons.
But I gave lessons to Vanya, ma'am.
True, but I engaged you to teach 2 children, not 1. Should I pay you in full for doing only half the work?
No.
So we'll deduct it. Now for 4 days, you had to pick, and my husband gave you permission not to work after lunch.
After 4, I worked until 4, ma'am.
I have here, did not work after lunch. January 4th. You broke a teacup and saucer, is that true?
Just the saucer, ma'am.
What good is a teacup without a saucer? That's another 2 rubles. It was an heirloom, it cost much more, but let go. I'm used to taking losses.
Thank you, ma'am.
January 9th. Collier climbed a tree and tore his jacket.
I forbid him to do so, ma'am.
But he didn't listen, did he? 10 rubles. January 14th. Find your shoes were stolen.
By the maid, ma'am. You discharged her yourself?
But you get paid good money to watch everything. I explained that in our first meeting. Perhaps you weren't listening. Were you listening, Julia? Or was your head in the clouds?
Yes, madam.
Yes, your head was in the clouds.
No, I was listening.
Good, good girl. So that's another 5 rubles. Ah, yes. January 19th, I gave you 10 rubles.
You didn't.
But I made a note of it. Why would I make a note of it if I did not in fact give it to you?
I don't know, ma'am.
That's not a satisfactory answer, Julia. Why would I make a note of giving you 10 rubles if I did not in fact give it to you, then? No answer? Then I must have given it to you. Mustn't I? If you say so, ma'am. Well, certainly I say so. That's the point of this whole meeting, is to clear these matters up. Let's see, that's 41 subtract 27 comes to 14 rubles. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, what's this? Tears. Are you crying? Has something made you unhappy? Do tell me what it is. It pains me to see you like this. I'm so sensitive to tears. What is it?
Only once since I've been here have I been given any money. That was by your husband. On my birthday, he gave me 3 rubles.
Really? There's no note of it in my book. I'll put it down now. 3 rubles. Thank you for telling me. I can be very lax in my goals sometimes, always shortchanging myself. Well then, 14, take away 3 comes to 11 rubles. Do you wish to check my figures?
There's no need to, ma'am.
Very well then. Here's your salary for 2 months' work, dear. 11 rubles. Count it.
That's not necessary.
Come, come, let's keep the record straight. Count it.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's only 10 there.
Are you sure? Possibly you dropped one? Look on the floor, see if there's a coin there.
I didn't drop one, ma'am. I'm quite sure.
Well, it isn't on my desk, and I know I gave you 11 rubles. Look on the floor.
It's all right, ma'am. 10 rubles will be fine.
Well, keep the 10 for now, and if you don't find it on the floor later, we'll discuss it at our next meeting.
Thank you, ma'am. You're very kind, ma'am.
Julia! Come back here. Why did you thank me?
For the money.
For the money? But don't you realize what I've done? I robbed you. I cheated you. There are no such notes in my book. I just made up whatever came into my mind. Instead of the 80 rubles I actually owe you, I have given you only 10. I have in fact stolen from you, and still you thank me. Why?
In other places that I worked, they didn't give me anything at all.
Then they cheated you even worse than I have. I was playing a little joke on you. A cruel lesson just to teach you. You're much too trusting in this world. That's very dangerous. I'm going to give you the entire 80 rubles. It's all ready for you. The rest is in this envelope. Here, take it.
As you wish, ma'am.
to be so innocent, so guileless, pardon me for being so blunt, such a simpleton? Yes, ma'am, it is possible.
For those again who are offended by life's cruelties, there is an alternate. Julia was so enraged by such cruel and unjust treatment that she quit her job on the spot and went home to her poor parents, where she inherited 5 million rubles.
It is my intention one day to write a book of 37 stories, all with that ending. I love it so.
You know, there's a theory that the only living creature capable of laughter, and it is that faculty which separates him from these lower forms. Yet one must wonder at this theory when we come to examine some of the objects of our laughter. For example, pain. Now, pain, needless to say, is no laughing, unless it's someone else who's suffering. Why it is that the sight of a man in abject agony from an abscessed tooth that has swelled his cheek to the size of an orange is funny, I couldn't say. But it's not funny. Not at all. But in the village of Ostemko, where they have very little access to entertainment, the sight of a man with a toothache can tickle their ribs for weeks. Certainly, Sergei Vonneguasov, the sexton, saw nothing humorous. But as he passed through the village on his way to the hospital, his moans and groans of agony won him more chuckles than sympathetic remarks. Wouldn't they be all the more amused to know that the good doctor who normally performed the extraction of angry teeth was away at the wedding of his daughter, leaving the duty to Kuryatin, his new assistant, an eager medical student, if, alas, poor sexton, an inexperienced one.
Greetings, Father. What brings you here?
The pain is unbearable. It's beyond unbearable. It is unendurable.
Where exactly is this pain?
Where isn't it? Everywhere. It's not just the tooth. It's the whole side of my mouth.
How long have you had this agony?
10 years.
10 years.
Since yesterday morning, it seems like 10 years. I must have sinned terribly to deserve this. God must have dropped all other business to punish me this way. Where's the doctor?
The doctor is away on personal business, but he left the care of his patients in my young and capable hands.
But are you a doctor?
In every way, except the degree. I'm a doctor to me.
Then I'm a patient to be goodbye.
I can assure you, the only thing that prevents me from being called doctor is the formality of an examination. I'm skilled, I'm just not titled. Please, I beg you for this opportunity. Please, sit in the chair, Father.
Heaven help me today. Even sitting hurts.
No doubt, the nerve is inflamed. Once removed, the pain will cease to be.
You're gonna remove the nerves?
The tooth that's connected to the nerves, it's a simple matter of surgery.
Your cigar!
What?
Your cigar it's burning my eyes.
I'm sorry. science. In skilled hands, there's no longer need for pain. If it's gentleness you want, it's gentleness you'll have. Now, are you ready for your examination? Good. Please open up. Come, open up, please. Hi, dear Sexton. Inexperienced as I am, I know it's essential you open your mouth. It's mandatory to all work concerning the mouth that be opened first. It would be highly impractical for me to pull your tooth to the outside. Now, please open up. Not the lips, the entire mouth. I don't want to brush your teeth, I want to examine them.
Will you be gentle?
Didn't I promise you I would?
As a child, I was promised many things I never got.
There's no pain associated with this part. This part is merely an examination to see what must be done, where and how. Now open up! Let's have a look. Ah, there it is. There's that little fellow. You're a nasty one, aren't you?
Stop talking to it. Don't make friends with it. Pull it out.
Oh, don't rush me. I'm evaluating you. The tooth has a whole other thing I have to drive a person's carriage through.
What is it?
It's even disgusting to look at. But I suppose if this is to be my profession, I should get used to these things. Now, I'm going to try something.
Be gentle.
As if I were your own mother.
Oh, my mother didn't like me. Gentler.
I just want to see how exposed the nerve is. All I'm going to do is gently blow in your cheek. That's all right? Excuse me. Here we go. I have some information for you. The nerve is exposed.
Ooh, is that how far science has advanced? Blowing on teeth?
It's still inconclusive. More work must be done in this field. So much depends on the temperature of the doctor's breath. Here we are.
What are you going to do with that?
2,000 feet fold.
Oh.
It'll be out bigger than you can spit.
Oh, merciful God.
Surgery is nothing. It's a simple matter of a firm hand. Now open up.
I pray for you. May the Lord enlighten your soul. May He give you health and quickness. Mostly quickness.
Amen. This will come out easily. Some teeth give you trouble, I admit, but that's only when the roots are deep. I hope you're ready for shallow roots. Now, here we go. Don't drop like that. Let go. Let go. Drop my hand again. If I'm going to pull your tooth, I'm going to need my hand. Are you going to let go of my hand? Don't let go of my hand. I'm going to take these forceps and pull your fingers out. Try this again. Don't twitch. Sit still. Now the important thing is get a deep enough hold so we don't break the ground. Whatever I do, don't grab my hand. I'm going to have enough trouble pulling your tooth without you interfering. Stand down. When I say 3. 1,
I give up.
I felt my duty.
Come, my son, let us pray for a miracle. Dear Lord in heaven,
Dear God above,
I plead for this good doctor.
I pray for this poor creature.
Keep his hand steady.
His mouth open.
And don't let him falter.
Don't let him bite me.
Hail Mary,
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary,
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
Good afternoon, madam. Good afternoon. Lovely weather we're having. Lovely weather indeed, don't you think, madam?
I haven't noticed, really. Yes, I suppose it is a lovely day.
Not many more of these left. Winter is just beyond that tree there.
The winters seem to be getting longer lately. Have you noticed that? They come sooner and stay longer.
I had noticed it, madam, just in these last few years. Have I noticed?
A kind, gentle-looking person who's seen his share of life. A kind, gentle-looking person who's never been alive. This kind, gentle-looking gentleman speaks once again to
my business wasn't urgent. It can wait. Yes, it can wait. Should this old weather-beaten gentleman take one more chance at life? She reminds me of that evening, my loving wife.
I have my tender-hearted gentleman. Can I go through again all the pain, joy, and all the sorrow that it's from loving men? Is it too late for happiness? Too late for fleas? Too late to ask for love? There aren't many springs left for people who spend their nights waiting for the day for someone to share delights long since passed away. Too late for happiness, too soon for fall, too late for anything, anything at all.
Seems to be a crowding outfit.
Yes, I'm beginning to feel a chill in the air.
Would you like my scarf?
No,
For your neck?
no, thank you. It's getting late, and I should be getting home.
I was thinking the same thing. The same thing. Unless you'd like to share some tea, a cup of hot tea might be just the thing. A cup of tea.
Tea. Tea, you say? That's very kind of you. I would love some.
You would?
Yes, but not today. It's getting late. Perhaps tomorrow?
Yes, perhaps tomorrow. There's always tomorrow.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
Yes, there's still time for happiness. Time to be gay. Still time to answer yes. But just not today.
Peter Semyonovich was the greatest seducer of other men's wives that I have ever met. He was successful with all women, for that matter, but there was a special challenge to beautiful women married to rich, successful, prominent men. I could never do him justice. Let him tell you, in his own words.
If I say so myself, I am the greatest seducer of other men's wives I've met. I say this not boastfully, but as a matter of record. The staggering figures speak for themselves. For those men interested in playing this highly satisfying but often dangerous game, I urge you, take out pencil and paper and take notes. I am going to explain my methods. In defense, married women may do the same, but it will do you little good if you chosen victim. My method has never failed. Now then, there are 3 vital characteristics needed. They are patience, more patience, and still more patience. Those who lack the strength to wait and persist, I urge you, take up bicycling. Rowing, perhaps? Seducing isn't for you. Now then, to seduce another man's wife, you must, I repeat, must stay as far away from her as possible. Pay her practically no attention at all. Ignore her if you must. You will get to her through the husband. You are about to witness a practical demonstration, for as it happens, I am madly and deeply in love this week. My heart pounds with the knowledge that she will walk through this garden in just a few moments with her husband. Every fiber of my being tells me to throw my arms about her and embrace her with the passion in my heart. But observe how a master works. I shall be cool, almost to the point of freezing. My heart of hearts and spouse approaches.
Ah, Peter Semyonov. Fancy meeting you here.
My dear Nikolaievich, how good to see you. You're looking well. Notice I am not looking at her.
And you gay devil, you're always looking well. Tell me, have you met my wife, Irina? Of course you have. You sat next to her at the Basnals at dinner. Irina, I don't know what this charmer said to you, but he's a notorious bachelor, an exceptional swordsman. That's the best I can say for you, Peter.
Oh, you exaggerate, Nicky. Madam, good to see you again.
We're about to take a show. Would you care to walk with us?
Oh, that is very kind of you, Nikolai, but as it happens, I'm riveted to the spot. A new romance has just entered my life, and my legs are like pillars of granite. Until she is out of my sight, I'm incapable of movement. Too much, do you think? As I said, be patient.
Fantastic. You never cease to amaze me, Peter. Pretty, I suppose.
Oh, suppose magnificent, suppose glorious, and you suppose correctly.
Any complications?
As usual, a husband. I'm afraid my cause looks hopeless.
Nonsense. I'm placing my money on you, Peter. And everyone knows I am in the bet unless I'm certain to win. Well, we are right here. Good night, my boy. Good night.
Madam. Beautifully done, don't you think? I'm awed by the work of a true professional. Did you notice? Our eyes barely met. We exchanged hardly a word, and yet how much she knows of me already. A, I'm a popular bachelor. B, a man in love, always titillating to romantic women. C, a gifted sportsman, nice contrast from the sedentary husband. And D, and this is most important, a dangerous man with the ladies. Frankly, at this point, she is disgusted by me. A, because I'm a braggart and a scoundrel. B, because I am shamelessly frank as to my intentions. And C, because she thinks she isn't the one I'm interested in. Oh, forgive me if I'm overcome by my own deviousness. By the way, are you getting this down? It's complicated from here on in. Now then, next step, hypnosis. Not with your eyes, but with the poison of your tongue, like a venomous snake moving in for the kill. And the best channel is the husband himself. Witness as I accidentally run into him one day at the club.
Peter? You're looking glum. I take it your pursuit isn't going well.
Isn't that obvious, Nicky? I'm doomed. I haven't seen her since I last saw you and your dear wife. I eat a little. I sleep less. I've had my shirt collars taken in half an inch. Oh, Nicky, why do I waste my valuable youth chasing women I could never truly call my own? How I envy you.
What is there about me that you envy?
way she looks at you, Nikki. Oh, if only I could find someone to look at me like that, with those adoring, loving eyes. It must send a quiver through your entire body.
Quivers? Not really.
Tingle? Don't tell me you don't tingle when she looks at you.
Of course. I tingle all the time.
She is an ideal woman, Nikki. Believe that from a lonely bachelor, and be glad fate gave you such a wife.
Perhaps faithful this time to you.
Well, that's what I'm counting on. Oh, my goodness, excuse me. I'm late for my doctor's appointment.
And what is it treating you for?
Melancholia. Please say hello to your dear wife, but I urge you not to repeat any detail of this conversation. I'm afraid it will offend her fragile sensitivities. Oh, where is the woman for me? I know where. The question is, how soon will she be mine? There's still work to be done, not by me, of course. I leave that to my aide and accomplice. Oh, by the way, I saw Peter Semyonich today.
By the way, I saw Peter Semyonich today. Peter Semyonich, the master, the attraction fellow. You remember?
I remember what a loathsome man he is.
You may not think so when you hear what he has to say about you.
Nothing that writer has to say would be deceiving.
He spoke most enthusiastically about you. He said something about he's enraptured with your quiet charm and your grace. Something about how you he feels you're capable of loving a man in some extraordinary way. He something about how your eyes, how they were sort of glowing. Something has a lot to say about you. He went on and on. Well, good night, my dear.
Night. What else? What else did he have to say about me?
Peter?
Whatever that loathsome man's name is, what else did Peter Semyonich have to say about me?
No more or less of it, what I told you.
But you said he went on and on.
He did.
But you stopped. If you went on and on, don't stop. Either go on and on or let's go to bed.
Well, he said something in terms of how he envies me. How he wish he had someone to look at him the way that you look at me.
How does he know how I look at you?
That night in the garden, he must have been looking at you while you were looking at me. Instead of tingling through my entire life.
The way I look at you.
Exactly, my precious.
But you were looking at him. So you couldn't have seen how I was looking at you. As a matter of fact, I was looking at the flowers because it made me so nervous the way that he was avoiding looking at me. You must have tingled for some other reason.
This is getting rather confusing. The point is, he found you fascinating. I thought this would please you.
Well, it doesn't. I'd rather you didn't tell me such stories. Are you planning to see him again soon?
Tomorrow for lunch.
Well, I'd rather not be discussed over lunch. Tell him that. And then you can tell me what he said at dinner.
Good night, my angel.
Good night, my love. I'm spellbound by my own powers. I have succeeded in not only piquing her interest, but making her heart flutter at the very mention of my name. The same man that she called loathsome not 2 minutes ago. All this was accomplished, mind you, while I was at home, taking a pine-scented bath. Luncheon the next day was both nourishing and productive. By the way, man, I ran into Nekrasov yesterday, the artist. Seems he's been commissioned by some wealthy prince to paint the head of a typical Russian beauty. He asked me to look out for a model for him. I told him I knew just the woman, but I didn't dare ask her myself. What do you think of asking your wife?
Asking my wife
What? To be the model, of course. That lovely head of hers. It would be a damn shame if that exquisite face missed a chance to be immortalized for all the world.
put it to you? I mean, did he actually say a typical Russian beauty?
And that it would be a damn shame if that exquisite face missed the chance to be immortalized for all the world. That's exactly what he said.
He's carried away by its own voice. Those exact words. You didn't leave anything out.
That lovely face. I left out that lovely face. He said that a number of times, I think.
He goes on, doesn't he? How many times did he say it? Once, twice, what?
Hard to remember.
It's not important. But in the future, I wish that you would write these things down.
Have you seen me near her? Have you heard me speak to her? Has any correspondence passed between us? No, my peace. And yet she hangs on my every word as uttered by her husband. Awesome, isn't it? We apply this treatment for 2 to 3 weeks. The resistance is weakening, weakening.
I think his mind is elsewhere, if you ask me. Well, some woman from the looks of it.
What woman? Has he mentioned any woman in particular?
Oh, no, he's too discreet for that. He'll protect a good name at any cost. Besides, he speaks of you all day. Poor fool. We get into the side one.
Well, it's really none of our concern, Nikki. Did you invite him to dinner tomorrow?
He's busy.
The day after then?
Busy.
Next week, next month? When? Doesn't it have to eat?
Well, he claims he's involved in some very important project. It'll be months before he can see us again. He did say with time and persistence and patience, good things will come to him. By the way, he thinks you should go on stage.
The stage? Me on the stage? Why in heaven's name?
Well, he stated, no, I don't want to misquote him.
No, take your time. Try to do this accurately as possible.
Yes. With such an attractive appearance, sensitiveness, intelligence, it is a sin for her to be just a housewife.
Oh dear, he said that?
And that ordinary demands should not be placed on such women.
Nikki, I don't think I want to hear anymore.
Natures like that should not be bound by time and space.
Please, Nikki, I implore you, please stop.
And then he says, if I weren't so busy, I'd take her away from you.
He said that.
Yes, I did.
What did you say, Nikki? It's important that I know what you said to him then.
I said, take her then.
I beg you not to mention my name to him ever again.
But I don't, my dear. He's the one that brings up the subject. He actually accused me of not understanding you. He said, he shouted at me. She's a strong, exceptional creature, seeking a way out. If I were Turgenev, I'd put her in a novel. The Passionate Angel, I would call it. Man, that's weird.
He delivers my love letters, seals them with kisses, and calls me weird? I ask you. So, let's see what we've got so far. The poor woman is definitely consumed with a passion to meet me. She thinks I'm the only man who truly understands her. Her yawning, disinterested husband transmits my remarks, but it is my word she hears, my voice that sings in her heart. The sweet poison is doing its work. I am relentless. There is no room for mercy in the seducing business. Witness, death. The final stroke is administered. For the faint-hearted, I urge, look away.
No, Nikki, I don't want to hear not another word, nothing.
But that's what he said. He said with a sweet and sympathetic nature, it will worry you to hear of someone else's distress.
He said distress?
Gross, morbid, moral, gloomy, and the depth of despair.
Oh no, but why? What's the matter with him?
Loneliness. He claims he has no true friends, no one who understands him.
But doesn't he know that we understand him perfectly? Doesn't he know that we appreciate him and commune with him daily? Doesn't he know that we yearn to be with him, you and I?
I'd like to make that clear. I again urge him to come home to dinner with me. But he can't face people. He's so depressed, he can't stay home. He paces the public garden every night where we met him. Between 8 and 9. By the way, we're invited to the Buscovas for dinner. Is 8 fine with you, my love?
No, I'm visiting Aunt Sophia tomorrow. She's ill. I'll be there at 9, or a little after.
Please. Oh, Lord. I couldn't have done it alone. I share that honor with my aide and accomplice, my good friend and collaborator, her husband. He wooed her so successfully. There is not a carriage in the world fast enough for her to be in my arms. She ran the entire way, observe. Now, the conclusion. Oh, no. You will understand if I ask you to busy yourselves with your programs or such. These next few moments are private, and I am, after all, a gentleman. My dear, sweet angel, at last I can say the words
Not a word, not a sound. Please, I couldn't bear it. Not until you've heard what's in my heart. For weeks now, I've been in torment. You've used my husband as a clever and devious device to arouse my passions, which I freely admit have been dormant these past 7 years. Whether you're sincere or not, you've awakened in me desires and longings that I never dreamed were possible. You appeal to my vanity, and I surrender. You bestir my thoughts of untold pleasure, and I weaken. You attack my every vulnerability, and I succumb. I am here, Peter Snodge, if you want me. But let me add this. I love my husband dearly. He is not a passionate man or remotely romantic. Our lives together reach neither the heights of ecstasy or the depths of anguish. In accepting that condition in the full measure of his love, I have been happy. I come to you now knowing that once you take me in your arms, my marriage and my life with Nikki will be destroyed for all time. And I am too weak and too selfish to make that choice. I rely on your strength of character, the option to keep with my dear Peter. But whichever one you choose will make me both miserable and eternally grateful. I am yours to do as you will. If you love me, open up your arms now, and I will come to you. If you want me, turn your back, and I will leave, and never see or speak to you again. The choice, my dearest, sweetest love of my life, is yours. I await your decision. God bless you, Peter Snodge. I wish that life brings you the happiness that you just brought me.
Peter Semyonich, the former seducer of other men's wives, from that day on devoted his attention to single, unmarried women only. Until one day, the perfect girl came along. And the confirmed bachelor married at last. He is now a perfectly happy man. Except possibly on those occasions when a dashing officer tells him how attractive he finds his lovely young wife.